Coming to you from beautiful Wilkes County in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina, we invite you to the musical world of the Kruger brothers. Sit back, relax, and welcome to the show with your hosts, the Kruger brothers. Okay, can you hear us? Can you hear us now?
Here we are.
Hey, let's start over again.
Okay, let's start over. We have Dennis Shaw on keyboard today.
Yay!
And he has been with us once before, and I looked it up just before, and I was looking in a show number 80, 90, something like that, because I thought that's what it was. No, it was show number 29. One of the first shows that we did in the studio in here, you know, after we had fixed all this.
So you were still
you were still in the cage, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Still on house arrest.
Yeah.
Maybe we put you there sometime again. You know? You're missing it there, right? You had your own above. You know, there's a window, and so your dad installed that window with you together, and you were in that room. But what nobody knew was there's a TV on top of that window. And while we had the shows, Jody would watch all kinds of sports events.
Cartoons.
Mighty Mouse.
Wile E. Coyote, you know, the Roadrunner.
No, Dennis Shaw's here. And we're very happy to have him, because we hardly ever get to play with a keyboarder. And of course, you know, and Dennis Shaw is a fabulous musician. Great musician, you know.
And on Saturday we're going to be playing in Sparta together. So what you're actually witnessing here is a rehearsal. You know, so welcome to our rehearsal. We're going to have another rehearsal tomorrow, so we're not going to give away everything that we're going to play on Saturday. But you know, we're just going to sit here and just see what kind of songs we can come up with, and we made a little list and see.
Well, we're glad you tuned back in. I don't know which camera to look at now. I'm a little confused. This one, yes.
That one right there.
Now I can see you all.
Now I do. Oh, okay.
Now I can
there
see
you are.
There you are. So you want to kick it off away?
Yeah, we're gonna do this old Clapton tune. I think again. We haven't done it in a while, and it might be a good one to start out with. Golden Ring. Gave to you a golden ring that made you happy, it made you sing. And I played for you on my guitar. It didn't last long, we didn't go far. And all the times have changed, we rearranged. Will the ties that bind remain the same? Will the ties that bind remain the same? When all the times have changed, we rearranged. Will the ties that bind remain the same?
Yeah. Today actually is a pretty hard day because we lost our good friend Jim Walton. This morning, we got this afternoon we got notice, and I just thought we didn't know if we want to say it at the show tonight, but we thought, well, might as well.
There's so many out there of you that know Jim and love Jim just like we did, and
Our
it's just a
academy
real sad day.
friends and
Yeah, it was really
Online
unexpected,
friends.
and it's
yeah.
our thoughts and our hearts, of course, are with Wendy,
His whole family.
whole
yes.
family. It's anyway. On that note,
Well, the
No, that's just
ties
how
that
it is,
bind
we
remain the same.
remain the same. Yeah, we saw we all saw him, and we're together on
Saturday, yeah.
at Caroline in the Fall, and that was nice to see him there.
Yeah.
Caroline in the Fall went well. I thought I just had a I don't know. I think we should play something before I say anything else. Why don't we play Caroline and Dawn?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because I
That's-
know that
that's one of-
I know that he liked that one.
And now this time maybe I hit the reverb button.
Why not? It's a good idea.
Push
Um,
the button.
Will
thank you, Dennis. Beautiful playing.
Great
Thank you,
playing.
thank you. It was really, really
So
well.
playing yourself.
So
Smoking.
glad, so glad to have you. So, what have you been doing? What have you been up to?
Playing a little here and there, and you know, working. Still do construction.
Yeah. So who are you playing with right now?
A group called Runaway Train. Playing with. Play with a gospel group called For His Glory, and you know that's about it. We play with American Idol. We play with this lady from she was a top 12 finalist.
Oh wow.
Chelsea Sorrell.
Oh okay.
So we do shows with her, and Runaway Train's the backup band for
Oh
that.
okay. So is that like you know, electric guitars and everything? Is
Oh
that,
yeah,
Country music or what is
it's
it?
country music. Yeah,
Yeah, you sound great. That is really.
you guys
good.
make it easy.
Well,
No, you make it easy for us, you know,
Yeah.
because it's just all these songs that we have played forever now sound completely
Different.
new and different. You know, it's wonderful.
you
It's
used to work
inspiring.
with Jody some.
Oh
didn't you?
yeah, we played
Since 1998.
98. Yeah.
I didn't know you were born already in '98.
I was
Jody.
2 years old.
Okay.
Already
I
playing
was in
drums.
4th grade.
We was in 6th grade.
It was a hard 12 years old.
Oh, yeah. No, well, that's-
Actually, we had a fantastic Caroline in the Fall. I set with Dale Isom. Dale is the you know, Dale and Michelle Isom. They run the 1915. But he's a good friend of ours, and he runs the show, you know, at Caroline in the Fall with his son Daniel and his, you know, daughter Caitlin, and everybody. They help, you know, a lot with the family. Does a lot, you know, with the town of Wilkesboro, and they put it on. And it was a different event, you know. We had patron tickets, you know, that they sold in front of the stage. There were about 300 of them, and then the roads were not blocked off like they used to be, and there was a lot of free space for people, you know, just to come for free, just to enjoy the concerts. And on Friday and Saturday night, we both had, you know, more than we had close to 4,000 people, you know, on Friday and Saturday each night, you know, in front of the stage in the evening, and that's wonderful, because we saw a lot of folks that we have never seen at Caroline in the Fall, and we were very happy, you know, that the families could come and could enjoy it, you know, and also people, you know, maybe are not so fortunate to have, you know, a lot of funds these days, you know, and so come out and be in Wilkesboro with everybody and enjoy great entertainment. We had fantastic bands, all the bands, you know, but what stood out for me was, of course, Diamond Rio was spectacular on Friday night. Just such a professional group of people. And then all these young bands, you know, they played fantastic, you know, Presley Barker and everybody. But Daryl Scott was really...
He was on fire.
He
Yeah,
was
he
on
was-
fire, you know.
It's
when
like
he-
Uwe said,
you
like
have-
from
you know
another
that
planet.
Scott,
Yeah,
Isn't
he can
just
wire it up.
phenomenal?
Yeah.
He's just, I mean, what a privilege to have him at a festival, you know. It was a privilege for, you know, for everybody to be there. But I think it was just nice for us.
Absolutely,
We just
it was amazing,
spent
yes.
some time out in Colorado at Rocky Grass Festival, and Daryl Scott was there with his band. He has a bluegrass project.
And
right now.
well, he was teaching songwriting for everybody. for
Yeah, he
the
was
week,
teaching
yeah.
songwriting, right? And so there's these morning sessions at Rocky Grass, and I was able to attend and then just watch him play. Uwe had to teach at the time, and I saw Uwe right after that. I said, Uwe, I think I saw one of the best sets of music I've seen. You know, this is just really marvelous. So Uwe sat on stage during Caroline in the Fall, and I watched Daryl Scott. So that was great, and also, you know, the contrasts were there. And we're going to talk a little bit later, you know, more about that. But
Yeah.
first, let's play a little bit more.
Why don't we play a train song?
What do you want to play?
Engineer, how about that? A little rock, a little
In
boogie.
what key?
In E, I think, right? Or you want to do it in F?
E is fine.
Yeah?
Okay, let's do it.
Reverb.
Engineer, reach up and pull the whistle. Let me feeling that's in me. The one I love has turned me down. Boogie! There's 16 cars behind each engine, and we're gonna ride until the end of the ride. I don't know why, I'm don't know why I wonder. All I know is I ain't coming by. Engineer, reach up and pull the whistle. Let me hear that lonesome sound. For it blends with the feeling that's in me. How about the one I love has turned me. Play one for Jim. Engineer, reach up and pull the whistle. Let me hear that lonesome sound. And it blends with the feeling that's in me. The one I love has turned me down. The one I love has turned me down.
Why not?
Why, in the woods.
In the woods.
Why not?
In the woods.
That's solo.
Thank you. You too.
Yes, yeah.
That was a brisk tempo.
That
It
was
was,
brisk.
and it also enhanced a little bit. It was great. Did you change sticks during the thing? You played the entire thing with these. What are these?
Mini bundles. Baby
They're
bundles.
chopsticks tied together.
Yeah, skewers.
Barbecue skewers.
Barbecue. They give you that woody sound, that barbecue sound.
That's
He
great.
whittled those out when he was locked in there.
Yes. Well, we also premiered, the Moonshine Sonata, and we were pretty much rehearsed almost every day, with Joel, Jody, and me, and then on Thursday,
The contras came in.
Contras came in the evening, for the first time we played it together. I never heard it before.
It was
together.
exciting, yeah.
It was very exciting.
It was
It was
exciting.
an
It was
exciting moment
great,
because
yeah.
they, when they rehearsed for themselves, just had these strings parts that sounded so empty. Not empty, but they were
Yeah,
just like
the MIDI parts and
and
stuff.
no,
yeah.
not the MIDI
Well,
parts.
They just
played,
practiced
they
themselves.
rehearsed,
okay.
just the music, that was their music.
Yeah.
And we should have actually let them play it once so we could hear, just the strings.
Just them, yeah. That would
Especially,
have been interesting.
in some of the tunes, we'd have these all these rhythm things, and so that was beautiful. And so we were. I mean, I was quite nervous. I don't know how about you guys, but I was, on Saturday night, and the worst thing, just the most difficult thing I always find is, in a premiere, I always have to sort of have a little bit of a conductor's speech, and then I have to talk about the piece, and it's always a challenge because I'm so bad in making notes. If I make notes and I look at my notes, I try to do that, but then it throws me off completely in my train of thoughts, and then when I just follow my train of thoughts, I'm always worried I forget something.
Worried you forget something.
But I think it worked fine,
It worked wonderfully, Jens. You thanked all the people you needed to thank, and you spoke beautifully about the piece, and you gave the audience a whole insight into your thought process of how you came up with stuff. I think it went really well.
Thank you. I think it was important, and it was interesting because the piece is not really a concert. It's not a festival piece, It's a concerto.
Yeah.
It's a classical type of piece, but it worked well, and it was fantastic the way Jody played the drums, on it, the percussion and everything. It helped the dynamic range so much, and in the moments where it needed to really become loud and
take off.
Jody was really there and did it. What an amazing job everybody did, and the contrast played unbelievable.
Yeah, spectacular.
Someone made a couple people made a comment on Facebook on Carolina in the Fall that how much they appreciated the speech that you gave beforehand and talked about the titles of the songs. So that was a good choice to do it.
I think that was a very good way to do that.
Yeah. Well, we all were happy that, and besides that, I mean, really, for us that was, a little bit of a stress because, usually we try to be at the festival as much as possible, but we had to do rehearsals and such, but the festival, we had the best weather yet, I think, because it was not too hot.
Not too cold either.
It was just
a little bit of rain on. Was it Saturday evening before we played?
Right? 15 minutes worth of.
Really, wasn't bad at all.
Nobody left,
No.
and it was, and we had no accidents on site, or anything.
No injuries.
It was
wonderful.
It was really fantastic, and so many happy people.
What was most amazing too is that they had the Moonshiner Festival too, and we on Saturday night, of course, they were parading some of those hot rods out on the main street right behind us. A couple of times I thought that was Joel's bass playing, but it was actually an old hot rod. The whole stage rumbling. That was fun.
Well, that's fantastic. So let's play another one, and then we talk to Dennis some more because we need to know more from Dennis. You want to? How about playing guitar on this one?
Whatever you. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
play some guitarians. Absolutely, yes.
I know you all forgive me playing some guitar.
Wait a second. Reverb.
2, 3.
My family away from my Carolina home. My dreams about the West started to roll. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. Say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. There is fire on the mountain and lightning in the air. Golden hills, and it's wait for me there. We were digging and sifting from 5 to 5. Sold everything we had just to stay alive. Glowed feeling like the whiskey in the bar. That was the big thing, and sin was the star. And there was fire on the mountain and lightning in the air. Golden hills, and it's waiting for me. just for the sake of fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 guns. And there is fire on the mountain and lightning in the air, gold in the hills, and it's waiting for me there. Now my widow, she grieves by my grave, flow freely for a man she could not save. Down by a gun, I carry loads of fame, all for worthless, useless, not a claim. And there is fire on the mountain and lightning in the air, gold in the hills, and it's waiting for me there. Fire on the mountain and lightning in the air, gold in the hills, and it's waiting for me there. It's waiting for me there.
What are you shaking your head?
I played some interesting note choices. Dennis was
It was
good on
great.
me. Thank you. Should I play on the guitar or play one more? Why don't we do Route 66?
Yeah.
Oh,
Route 66?
Yeah, why not?
66. In
Well, let's just try G. I think.
Gustav.
Right? In the key of wonderment.
G.
You want to play a little intro, kind of then?
No, we're just gonna play.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You ever plan to motor west? Take my way, the highway, that's the best. Kicks on Route 66, lines from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Kicks on Route 66. Well, they drive from St. Louis up to Tulsa, Missouri. Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You can see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico. Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Pomona, Kingston, Barstow, San Bernardino, won't you get hip to this timely tip? Take that California trip. Get your cakes on Route 66.
Joel, come on, Joel, play something.
Oh, it winds from St. Louis, Tacoma, Missouri, and Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You can see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingston, Barstow, San Bernardino. You got hip to that family tip. Take that California trip. Get your cakes on Route 66. Have some fun on Route 61. Boogie with you down Route 62. Don't forget about me, I'm on Route 63. Jive some more on Route 64. Don't try no tricks on Route 66.
Step on the brake.
I don't know if that was really necessary, but it was fun.
Jens has the loud guitar out. Look at that smile.
Well, I haven't played this thing in I don't know,
He's
a
got
year
the
or
knob.
something. I don't know.
He's got that knob. He can just go. Whoop.
I'm gonna have to warm up on this. Anyway,
It's too late now.
Oh, yeah. Let's put this away. What was that? There was a crackle somewhere.
Yeah, it sounded like
was
when
this-
you were close.
I can force it.
You know what? Put this.
I can force this.
Don't do that again.
No, don't do it.
Don't do that again. Thank you.
Better. It should be much better. Hey, Dennis, this is really great. How long have you been playing this thing?
Phew. 50 years.
50 years. So before you were born. Look at there.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years
2
before.
years before.
All right.
That's right.
So do you play other instruments as well?
Yeah, I play guitar and bass.
Okay.
I was a drummer for a while, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's an incredible drummer.
Oh, wow.
Now you tell us that he's
And
an incredible drummer.
Yeah, so he can have my job.
No.
I play closet dobro
Oh, really?
and
Yeah.
mandolin, yeah.
Oh, wow. So, and what more? There's more and more.
He's
combinations.
just
Do you
they're
play any of the
slipping
wind
out little
instruments
by
as
little.
well, you know, like
No,
saxophone and
no.
all
I
that?
wish I had learned the sax, though.
Really?
I love the sax.
Yeah, some people tell me the sax is easy.
I don't know. You got a sax.
People who don't play it.
No, I don't have, no, I have a little plastic one. That
Yeah, I thought you
That's
had
all. It's like interesting. Like people come, is that instrument harder to play than that? I mean, I always say it depends on what you do with it. I mean, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, really. You know, it really is. But there's definitely, you know, Itzhak Perlman, you know, the violin player. He said, you know, he's a very elegant, very articulate man, not like me. So he's at his piano, you know, and he goes like, you know, he says, this is very, you know, it's not at the piano, but he says, violin is a very hard instrument, you know, until it starts sounding. Everybody can go to a piano and do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star in about, 5 minutes. Do that on the violin. Yeah. But I think it's so interesting because, like there again, it depends on what you do with it.
Of course.
Yeah.
And there's this, there was this band, it's an Irish band, they play tenor banjo. And there was an interview at Deering, it was so funny, and he said, he's a tenor player and he's very serious, so he says, and he's playing in a very famous band actually. And he's playing, he says, well, that's the real banjo, and that's hard to play. Not like this not like this bluegrass stuff with the 3 fingers. That's easy, you know. Anybody can do that. But you know, that's what I do is actual art.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
so, wow, good for you.
We're talking about during Jens. You and I, we will be at the IBMA for a few hours on Friday, right?
Yes, we're gonna go. We visit Janet and Jamie Latty, you know, at the booth, you know, at IBMA. We just go by real quick,
Hang out and see
Friday,
some people there.
They moved the entire IBMA indoors, you know, because of the
including
weather,
the Red Hat
you know.
stuff, sure, because of the rain coming.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Is any of your relatives?
I haven't
in the
spoken to
storm?
anybody yet down in Florida. Our thoughts and hearts are with our friends.
Yeah,
Right, they're
absolutely.
getting smashed right now. I mean, the hurricane is literally right
Yeah,
over a lot of our friends.
Our
in
friends, you
Punta
know,
Gorda and in Charlotte County there in Florida. and-
Rolly Shoal, you know, Michael.
Yeah,
you know,
Rolly
they
and
have the
Michael are
house
down there.
in,
Boca Grande. Yeah,
you know,
they're
in Bonita Springs.
yeah.
you know,
they're
that's-
They're getting
having
hammered
a
right now.
real
Well, they were
rough
just
time right now.
just moved past that side, you know. I mean, they are massive.
That's, on my way here, I was listening to the news, and they're right in the middle of it right now. It's bad.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But back to Dennis, you know, we're just happy. You had a different. Was that a different piano play last time?
It
was
is.
an older model than this one. You upgraded, or you
I guess I did upgrade a little.
since last time, you know.
Yeah, it's
It's a nice.
definitely a lot better feeling keyboard, especially for piano.
Is
It
it for
sounds
the
great.
touch? Is it the weighted?
Yeah, it's
keys?
weighted,
Uh-huh.
yeah, with the aftertouch. And,
Oh, wow.
And
the
you have
other
all
was
these different sounds.
semi-weighted.
You have thousands of sounds in there, right?
Yeah, thousands of sound and maybe 20 that you can use.
Can you show us one that you can't use?
As far as sounds go, yeah, it's got some cool stuff in here.
That does it. So it does the. So it does the repeats.
Yeah.
Oh, it does the repeats by itself.
No,
That's exactly.
You gotta play it.
Yeah, I should. You know, that's actually.
There you go.
Yeah,
If you
that's.
played with the Who, they'd be the what?
But it's great, you know. But you know, that's great. I love
Yeah.
that. So then, can you change the speed of that?
You can.
And then you, what else you got?
You got to go in and program it. But I mean, it's neat. It's got good organs. You can change the rotor speed.
Oh, beautiful.
Let's do something with that organ.
With the drawbars.
Nice.
Is that nice?
That's nice.
You know.
Electric pianos.
Ah, the road sounds.
There's a ton of stuff in it.
That's great.
Great.
Beautiful. So you want to do something with that organ?
Why not?
Why don't we do?
Something like that, or you know what would be nice with that organ would be Rider in the Rain. You think?
Yes, actually, yes, that would
Would that be
really
nice?
In what key was that? In
A, I think, in the Canadian key.
Our new office manager, Caroline, she may be watching. She's over in England. No, she's not.
She's in the plane,
She's
right?
definitely not watching because she's in the air.
Yeah.
She's
on
in the
her way
air.
back
She's-
already, huh?
Well, no, she's going to London. You know, she's a
She's
bridesmaid.
she left today or
She
yesterday?
left
or
this
something?
evening.
Actually,
she's
right now,
actually
yeah.
flying over
Over
us.
Virginia right now.
Virginia, probably.
And so, who's at the helm? Who's cutting all this for you?
It's Melissa.
Melissa.
Melissa is here, so we're very happy to see Melissa here.
Sweet Melissa.
And today, I read a text of her that she was exposed to a worker that came down with COVID. And so I called off everything. I said, I called Joel, and Joel said, no, I'd rather not be in the same room with somebody exposed and so blah, blah. So I said, well, okay, we're just going to cancel the live stream because we can't do it. And so I called up Uwe, and Uwe was about to post.
I write this wonderful post, and I'm just editing a picture, one that you have never seen before. I'm editing a picture and just done with editing, and I just wanted to pull it over and push the button, and then
Push the button.
and then Jody calls me, and he says, "That text was from 2 weeks ago." So
I know it was kind of embarrassing. I didn't wear my glasses. I was, I was in my car before I, left with the car, and I wore the glasses that I used for driving, and I can't read really well with them, so I couldn't read the small print when it was sent. So I just saw no. And so the first thing I called Joel. Joel said, "No, I'm not coming if she was exposed." So
of course not.
then I called Jody, and then Jody, I said. And then Jody was like, "What are you talking about?" And then so I don't know about this. So Jody called Dennis and called the whole thing off. That we just might have a rehearsal, and then I spoke to it. So it was a big confusion.
Yes.
It was all
Good thing
my
we're
fault.
here.
But Caroline, she's on her way to England. Before she started working, she said, "I'm going to be gone. Just going to stop." And she is going to have a great time.
In England, where it's constantly raining
In England.
and fog.
Yes.
And England would be so beautiful if it wasn't for the English people.
Oh, no, that's not there.
No, that was not. No. In England, some of our best friends are in England.
I'm just envious that
What
I
was
can't
that?
go.
Yes,
that I
that
can't
was
go. I want to go back to Huddersfield.
We're gonna go to Huddersfield. I spoke to Jamie Deering, and they're with Rachel. They're working on it.
They're working on it for next year?
No, in fall. Yes, next fall.
Next fall.
Next
Great.
fall. They wanna do
Are
it-
you sure? Are you sure they're going to let us in the country?
Not after what you said.
What?
Yeah, really. They're going to show you this video as you get to the border. Sorry.
I went completely over my head. I didn't get it. So the thing you said, but it's okay.
I got a gun in my holster, a good horse between my knees, and I'm going back to Arizona. Pardon me, boys, if you please. I'm a rider in the rain, just a rider in the rain, and I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I used to work in my uncle's feed store while he was fighting in the war. Now I'm going down to Arizona, ain't gonna work for him no more. I'm a rider in the rain, just a rider in the rain, and I'm going back to
and the wind that sweeps the plain, riding back to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I'm a rider in the rain, just a rider in the rain, and I'm going back to Arizona, just a rider in the rain, and I'm going back to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. Well, that was it for Wednesday evening with the Krugers. We're pretty much at the end of our show for today. Let's see if we can do another one next week. I'm a rider in the rain, just a rider in the rain, and I'm going back to Arizona, just a rider in the rain, and I'm going back to Arizona, just a rider in the rain.
Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Joel.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you very
Melissa.
much. Thank you. You all take care.
Broadcasting from Double Time Recording Studio in Wilkes County, North Carolina, thank you for watching and all your continued support. Please make sure and comment on how much you enjoyed the show and share it with your friends. Join us next time for another edition of The Musical World of the Kruger Brothers.